Good morning, Dirtfish friends, and welcome back to day 2 of Rally Japan. Once again, we are absolutely delighted to be joined for our coverage of this wonderful rally by Gino WRC Invest. Give that link a click and go and have a look at that wonderful website. Well worth your time. So, day 2, as I say, of Rally Japan, folks. What do we have in front of us today? We have 7 stages, 80 kilometres. Where are we? Well, we're to the south of where we were yesterday. Very, very similar in terms of geography. It really is beautiful. Well, low mountains, high hills, I suppose you would call them. Beautiful tree-lined forests, lots of creeks, lots of ravines, lots of waterfalls, lots of very twisty, sinuous stages for our drivers to contest with today. It's once again going to be very, very challenging. We are expecting a dry day. It's quite chilly this morning, round about 10, 11 degrees. It will build to perhaps 20 degrees later on today. The rain won't come today. That will arrive tomorrow. So, by the way, we were looking for Craig Breen on the road section. We haven't found him, but who have we found? We found our 8 times world rally champion, Sébastien Ogier, and Vincent Londes. I think that's how you say it. How do we pronounce your surname, Vincent? Londes, perfect. We'll have a word with... Let's have a quick word with Vincent. We haven't had a chat with him yet. Vincent, very good morning to you. What do your friends call you? Do they call you Vin, Vinny, or Vincent?
Most of the time it's Vince. It's quicker. Vince.
Vince. Are we allowed to call you Vince?
Of course you do, yeah.
Perfect. Merci, Vince. Yesterday, obviously a disappointing day in terms of the competition for yourself and Seb, but personally, sounds like you had a really good, strong day in the car.
Yeah, it has been nice. It would have been better to drive a bit more, but today we have like 80k today, so we're going to enjoy it and spend time together in the car, so it's nice.
Really challenging for a co-driver with all of these corners and all of the notes.
Yes, of course, it's challenging, but at least if it's working here, it should work everywhere.
Perfect. Now, we're going to call you Vince. David would like to know if you're still calling him. I call him the champ. Are you calling him Mr. Ogier?
No, well, Mr. Ogier, champ, boss, as you want.
Boss is better. Vince, well done indeed yesterday. He's doing a super job, isn't he? How difficult is that to jump into the car next to our 8 times champion and to deliver those notes on one of the most demanding rallies for co-drivers? We won't disturb the champ. He's doing something. We'll maybe grab a quick word with him in a second. Let's come and have a word with Taka-san again. Always the same thing for Taka-san. He's just got his page of notes there with his little reminders. Taka-san, a shorter day today, 80 kilometres, but just as challenging. These stages look tricky.
Yeah, it's very tricky, especially fast one in the morning. So, yeah, it's will be proper wake up stage. So, yeah, we need to really, let's say, committed some section, but yeah, mid section, which is very narrow section, is very, very strange, like surface and tricky and green moss and wet as well. So
it was all about setup and confidence yesterday. Are you comfortable you've got the right setup this morning?
At least yesterday, yes. But this morning stage, I think it's a bit different story, especially fast one.
I have to say, Taka-san, we are loving the beauty of your country. It is absolutely stunning around here, isn't it?
Yeah. So many fans already very early morning and on the road section as well. So I'm really happy to see all of them. And yeah, it's coming more and more. I hope so. And yeah, it's very nice.
He's doing a great job, Taka-san. He's very much got a plan, and he's sticking to that plan. Morning, Aaron.
Oh,
how are you?
That's my favourite Scotsman.
Almost as well as my second favourite Irishman. I can't call you my favourite Irishman, unfortunately, Aaron, because I can't have one. I've got so many good Irish friends, I can't. So second is honestly.
Your favourite Irishman just retired.
Well, he's also my second favourite Irishman.
Oh, he's second also.
Because his boss or his ex-boss is right up there as well. It's all very difficult. How are you? How did you cope yesterday?
Yeah, good. It's a big challenge, but yeah, I'm enjoying a lot. The weather will play a massive role tomorrow, but let's see how today goes first.
We're talking about Taka-san's tactics and his plan, and that does seem to be the way. The top cars got a little bit away from you yesterday, but if they're fighting it tomorrow in these difficult conditions, anything could happen.
Yeah, at the moment we're fighting for, tenths of a second or single seconds, but tomorrow there could be bigger gaps, so let's see. Still a lot to play for.
An awful lot to play for. Yeah, he had some good pace yesterday, but but the top 2 or 3 just got away from him. It's a podium that Takasan is targeting at this weekend, and I still think it's very, very, very possible that Takasan could get a podium. Let's go and see. Let's have a word with Jonni. Just careful. Let's go and have a word with Jonni and have a word with him. Good morning, Mr. Holtonen. How are you this morning?
Well, I feel quite tired.
Yeah, do you know what? Jet lag's a terrible thing, isn't it? But I suppose with the effort you're putting in as well, late nights, early mornings, a demanding one for co-drivers.
Yeah, it's really demanding. Jet lag is not anymore affecting. It's just early wake-ups, and stages are so technical, so we have to work quite a bit in the evenings with the videos. Actually, I think it's one of the most technical events we have ever done. So it takes so much time to watch the videos, so back and forth all the time, and just make the pace notes precise.
So is it just your method for dealing with the jet lag? Is it just work really, really hard in the day, totally exhausted, and you will sleep no matter? Or like me, do you take drugs? I take prescription drugs, over-the-counter drugs. Nothing wrong with the drugs I take. They are prescription drugs, but I do take pills to help.
First of all, I don't do drugs. But yeah, I don't know. I just try to sleep as much as possible.
Because you work hard. Well done, mate. All the best today. There we are. Let's go and have a word then. What's he got there? What's he got there? What's he got in that little bag there? Oh, just little wipes to clean the windscreen. Sorry, I thought it was quite... I didn't know what that was. Maybe a little gift from fans or something. Good morning, Kalle Rovanperä. Looking well this morning. Can we come and have a quick word? I'd never like to disturb you. The hair's looking interesting again. Your hair grows long very quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to grow it longer now.
You're beginning to look a bit like a rock star with that hair. It's a little bit kind of like Oasis from the kind of 90s in the UK.
Can be, yeah. It's a work in the process at the moment.
What's your favourite band? Do you have a favourite rock band?
No,
If you're on a long-haul flight out here, it's 12 hours and you've got a little bit of music to listen to, which band would it be?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, yes. Yes, I'm with you. Is it Britney Spears?
I don't think she's on my playlist so much.
Is that just Jonni causing trouble again?
Yeah, maybe on Jonne's playlist it is, I don't know. But yeah, I think I listen to all kinds of music, not one certain one.
No, I'm with you on that. All sorts of music. Maybe my music taste is a little different from yours. Jonni, I'm with you with Britney Spears, by the way. Oops, I did it again. It's a big one for me. It really is. Now, let's head up this way a little bit. Now, what have we got other cars up here as well? Let's head up the hill. Shall we go for a run, cameraman? Come on then. Off we go. Gino, WRC Invest. The only place to buy a world rally car. Run by enthusiasts like Alessandro Gino and Andrea Adamo. Off we go. So what do we reckon he listens to? What do we reckon that, is it a little bit of foot? What's the Finnish bands? It used to be, what was that one? Darude? Are they a band? They're not really a band, are they? Anyway, Slipknot. Are they Finnish or Slipknot aren't Finnish? No, they're definitely not Finnish. But is that what they call thrash metal? Slipknot. I like a bit of thrash metal, I really do. Our Finnish friends are quite interesting with their music tastes, aren't they? Right, here we go. Come on, look at that moon. You probably can't see that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Oh, up we come. Oh, Tanak now. What a day Tanak had yesterday. Really, once again, unfortunately, beset by problems with the car. He had problems with the differential in the morning. Problems yet again with the hybrid in the afternoon. He needs a good clean run of things today, Oit Tanak. And then, well, who knows what he can do out there in the stages. Oh, and it's a bevy. It's a bevy of a Hyundais. Terry Neuville, Martin Vidiga. As the sun comes up, do you know what? The temperature will rise quite quickly. It was really quite chilly this morning. We're at a fair altitude, good few hundred meters up, and it does start really chilly in the morning. Good morning, Martin. Gus Greensmith heading off up to the stages. Now these two, it's a rally that Toyota clearly desperately want to win, but Thierry Neuville and Martin right there yesterday, just 3 seconds off the lead, and he wasn't 100% comfortable, Neuville, so he did a great job in staying in the fight with Elvin Evans. He's got Kalle Rovanperä just behind him, just again a couple of seconds behind, 5.1 seconds I think it is, separating our top 3 cars going into today's stages. Very, very close, very tight. Do you know what's going to make the difference this morning? What will make the difference out there this morning is the driver that comes out with the right setup. So difficult with these stages. As Taka-san mentioned to us, yesterday was narrow. There are sections today that are even narrower. That really is going to be demanding. Getting your car set up so that it's not understeering, it's not oversteering. We saw a lot of that yesterday. It's always a compromise in these conditions. Martin, a very good morning to you. Once again, an early start and a late night for you last night with the preparation, I would think, for today.
Yeah, exactly. But this is rally, so we are used to it.
How nice is it to come out here? Look at this. We're surrounded by the most incredible beauty here in Japan, aren't we?
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the fans are really amazing. If you do the road section, every 100 meter you have people with some flags, and they are really great here in Japan.
They really are. Now, I have to say, we talked to Martin and to Thierry last night. Let's have a word with him. He's just getting out of the car when he's got a second or two. Sure. Thierry, just saying, I was about to say that when we talked to you yesterday, you were sounding very bullish about today. You said to us yesterday, today will be your day. What is it that you are really looking forward to today?
No, I mean, I just cross the fingers. Today will be my day, but I have no clue.
Well, for it to be your day, you've got to have the right setup, haven't you? Because that was not the issue yesterday, but it's what everyone struggled with, just finding the setup early on. Again, fingers crossed, you've got it right this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed. We did some changes. I don't think it will be so much different because it wasn't too bad either yesterday. But it's all about the stages, which are basically changing the profile and the conditions. And yeah, so as very often, rallying is all about compromise, but it's to find the best compromise as well.
Finding the press conference. Hopefully you find that out there today. As I say, different sorts of stage. Not different, very similar, but narrower in places. There's a fast stage at the end, a little spectator stage. Oyt Tanhak just having a little look. First car's probably just about into the stage. Just a very quick word, Oyt. A very good morning to you. Thierry's keeping things crossed for a good day. You'll be keeping everything crossed for a technically clean day. Let's hope the car's working for you today.
Indeed.
How does it feel? Can you tell on the road section whether things are going to be okay or not, or is it not until you get into the stage?
Obviously not really. It's road section is road section.
Tell me about the stages today. Similar to yesterday, but apparently some really narrow sections today.
Yeah, like yesterday. The first stage is pretty demanding, more or less similar like we had yesterday morning, and other ones stage by stage are getting more racy and more natural maybe.
Are you enjoying being in Japan?
Yeah, amazing place.
It is an amazing place. Good luck. Now look, the boys having a good look. Having a little watch. Good telephone reception out here. The first car into stage is Craig Breen. We didn't catch up with Craig. We don't know where he stopped. But yeah, it's just, what does it do? It gives them a little idea, a little flavour of what to expect. If there are any hazards, and we've seen that before. We saw that with Formeau, didn't we? Where was that now? Formeau, where he went off, he was watching. Where was that? Croatia, wasn't it? Where Formeau went off very early on. Everyone else was watching and knew that corner was slippery. Formeau didn't. So there we are, folks. I think that's more or less. We haven't caught up with Elvin Evans, but he's probably stopped. Is that Elvin down there? We normally don't get too much of a word with Elvin, folks, but we have a big day in front of us. Actually, yesterday was supposed to be the long day, wasn't it? But we lost quite a bit of the stage distance yesterday. Today, 80 kilometres, 7 stages. It is going to be fascinating. Who has come out this morning with the right setup? As Thierry Neuville said, it is all about a compromise setup. But who has got that compromise right? It's going to be a fascinating fight. Just over 5 seconds separating our top 3 drivers. It's all to play for out there. Once again, don't forget, click that link, folks. do us a favour, do our sponsors, our partners a favour, and go and have a look at Gino WRC Invest. Day 2 here at Rally Japan is already underway. It's going to be a cracker.